sitting here with Porter Braswell of diversity recruiting startup Jopwell. Hey Porter.
How's it going?
It's going well. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Absolutely.
So let's jump right in. Jopwell is focused on increasing diversity in tech through recruiting and hiring. Why is that important to you?
Yeah, so it's actually not just tech, it's all industries. Across the landscape of corporate America, there clearly is a lack of Black, Latino, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And it's important because having a diverse workforce has been proven time and time again to lead to bottom line success. And so there hasn't been a tech solution applied to this space, and so Jopwell fills that need, and we allow companies to do diversity recruiting as it relates to Black, Latino, Hispanic, and Native Americans to do it at scale and to do it really efficiently.
Nice. Tell me what companies you're working with.
So we work with a variety of companies in all different industries, ranging in all different sizes. We have about 50 relationships, ranging from large tech names, finance names, healthcare. We really cover the whole gamut.
What are some of the more prominent tech companies, let's go with, that use Jopwell's platform?
So some of the more prominent ones are Microsoft, Pinterest, Square, Box, Facebook. There are a variety of different names, all, like I mentioned, all different sizes though.
And how does it work exactly? Is Facebook on Jopwell's platform every day, or they might just go to Jopwell's platform just when they're particularly looking to maybe hire a person of color?
So companies that leverage Jopwell, they have access to log into our platform and to really search and filter for what they want to find in candidates. As it relates to like what a candidate's interest may be, where candidates want to live and work in the country. They can search for certain keywords. So if they're looking for people that have a finance background, they can find those people. If they're looking for people with very specific engineering backgrounds, they can find those candidates as well. So they log into the platform and they search and filter. Candidates log into the other side of their platform, and then they can directly connect with companies.
Jopwell went through Y Combinator.
Yep.
Is that correct? How has that experience affected your company?
Yeah, it was a truly incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of that type of training ground, really, with a lot of amazing companies, over 100 companies in our batch, and to really learn from other companies' experiences and what they're going through. And it's really similar. A lot of the companies in YC, there's a commonality to all of them in that we are all trying to solve a problem. And so to be able to learn from other companies what they're going through and then to apply it directly to what you're working on, it's just a tremendous community to be a part of, and the mentoring and the networking is bar none. It's incredible.
Right. There are several companies in this HR recruiting space, and even specifically focusing on diversity. How does Jopwell kind of differentiate itself from some of the competitors?
Yeah, absolutely. So at Jopwell, we focus specifically on Black, Latino, Hispanic, and Native American candidates. We market to them, we're a platform for them, and the reason why we do that is because there is a gap in that community when it comes to employment. And so instead of beating around the bush and trying to tackle a lot of different problems, we're focusing specifically on that problem. And that is truly what differentiates us. We're very focused on what we're trying to solve, and our whole entire company is based around that.
How many people are on Jopwell's platform right now? Those actively looking for jobs? Yeah,
in the thousands. The numbers are growing exponentially. We don't disclose the exact number of users on our platform, but it's rapidly growing, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing to see. Like, there's truly a demand for it.
Right. And how many hires have been facilitated through Jopwell?
Yeah, so we actually look at what we call connections, and so far in Jopwell we have over 7,000 connections. And a connection, what that means is that there's been either companies have reached out to candidates have applied for jobs, interviews, and there have actually been hires. And so we look at creating and connecting these two networks that historically have been disconnected, and that's what we focus on. And so far it's been incredibly successful.
Got it. And so does Jopwell integrate into company's pre-existing HR software, or it's more of an add-on?
Right now, it's an add-on. You can view it as truly a tool and a resource for a lot of the recruiters. We're now starting to integrate with several ATS systems, and we're looking at strategically which ones we want to partner with, and that's about to occur. So it's a really exciting time.
Okay.
For that. Yeah.
So ATS, applicant tracking software. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. How are you forming these connections with companies?
In terms of how is Jopwell partnering?
Right, or what's your pitch to them? How are you getting them on board?
Yeah, you know what? I think a lot of it is that the timing has been really advantageous for us in that companies now are truly looking at diversity as a business imperative.
Right.
And so with any successful company, so much of it is the timing. And so there's a lot of inbound requests coming to Jopwell to partner. We seek companies that we believe truly value diversity, and how we define that is because they have entry-level programs. When you look at like the college side of things, they offer entry-level positions, and they also think about diversity for more experienced hires. And so they're constantly thinking about diversity throughout one's career, and they're not just looking to make one hire here, one hire there. They have programs in place, and they're now starting to really instill that diversity is a part of the fabric of the companies. And so when we are connecting with companies, we really put them through an interview process to make sure that they are ready for software like Jopwell, and that they're serious about diversity recruiting.